everyone. Hi. We're back. We're so back in this. We're back in this. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Guys, I'm fucking nauseous. Starting off the stream just like that. I'm fucking nauseous, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. But, baby, thank you so much for the 99 months. Jesus, 99 months. Also, for the super chat, I can't stay, but because I'm at work. But welcome back. Thank you so much for the 10 super chat. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much. But hey, Jams. Hey, everyone. Hi. Hey, everyone. How y'all doing? Oh my god, I'm back. I'm back. And William for the 103. Oh my god, William, you are my VIP of my life. You are the VIP of my life, William. Thank you, thank you. Ah, I live, guys. Guys, I live. I'm back. I'm back. And I know people are like, but Michaela, didn't you just like stream Deltarune like not too long ago? And like, didn't you stream that random impromptu like game dev stream and all that stuff? I know. It was very impromptu. But listen. I have a question first and foremost. Who is new here? Like, who is like fresh in? Like, you never knew I streamed, or like this is your first time catching one of my streams, or you were just waiting for me to return. Who's here new? Question mark. Like one in chat if you're new, like straight up. Like if you're straight up new, like you've never known I've streamed before. You didn't know like I did this. I used to do this regularly. Like who up straight up. Ryan won. Oh my god. Hi. Hey. But okay. So for those of you who don't know, but I guess know about me now to a degree. I used to be a streamer, like full time, as in like I had a regular-ish schedule. But back in 2024, I was asked to go full time for a writing gig that I was a part of for Project Melody and Neptune Worlds. And just kind of the second if I've caught you streaming. You know what? Fair. It's completely fine. I think that would count, Jams. But I was asked to go full time for a writing gig for Project Melodies and Neptune Worlds. I am the dating scenario writer for that game. And I am happy and sad to announce that I have finished that contract. I am no longer needing to be full time for the project. Literally that part of my work is done. Well, yeah, for the 88 on YouTube, 80 months of membership. Let's go! Yeah, let's go, William. VIP, light of my life. Thank you so much. But before I was a full-time writer for Neptune Worlds, I did streaming. I was a game developer and found that streaming was a very big comfort for me during my times of game development. So I figured, hey, let's become a streamer. And then years after, because I was streaming on livestream.com, that's how old I am. When I jumped to Twitch, then I started experimenting with VTubing. I had a 3D VTuber model for a while, and now I have a 2D one. And this is the one you see. I haven't changed models. This is the original model of 2.0. From 3D to 2D, which is fitting, 2.0, 2D, whatever. Sorry, I'm yapping. I'm also nervous because it's been a bit since I've actually been like a full-time streamer coming back in, and being with you guys. So that being the case, hi, my name is Michaela Laws. You may know me from a lot of things, but I want to wait a bit before I do proper introductions because I retook the PowerPoint I made when I did 2.0. I remixed it a little bit so I can reintroduce myself to you guys. Because that's how nervous I am. That's how, like, fried mentally I am. Because I knew that I was just going to be a blubbering mess. A yapping, like a little bit of a yapper come around. Because, not going to lie, I'm nervous as hell. I'm nervous as hell. Especially with, like, the news of like YouTube taking swings, Twitch taking L's. It's like there's a lot of things going on that I got really nervous about. So of course I'm like, well, this is the time for me to kind of be the Virgo eldest daughter that I am and organize at least something coherent so that way people know like, who the heck is this chick? Why is she important? How do I know her? It's like, yeah, I swear I have things organized as it were. I like hearing people yap. I'm glad. Because I'm a big yapper. I will fully admit I'm a big yapper. Can I ask you about a project you're involved in? I'm involved in many projects, like many. So shrug. If it's like stuff that I'm not part of, I don't talk about it because I'm like I'm not part of them anymore. But otherwise, I'm like shrug. But otherwise, I am back. And what does this mean by back? I mean back, as in full time, being not like to the hour degree of full time, being a streamer again on YouTube and Twitch for you all. To be able to connect with my community again, to play the games that I wanted to play again. You find if I call you Frankie? No, please call me Michaela. I voice Frankie. My name is Michaela. Julia Nightmare with the 87 months. Let's freaking go. An anime. Oh my god, anime! Ah! The 61. Hey! Oh my god, hi. I'm not part of that. Mel, I'm not part of School Days. I know the actors who have credits to their names are on there, but Michaela Laws is not part of School Days, so don't know who you're talking about. Bottom left corner, I'm seeing new things. Bottom left corner? What bottom left corner? I'm not seeing any new things in the bottom left corner. Bottom left corner. Oh! Right! Those things, yeah. I'm sure you've been seeing some new alerts happening on screen. Hopefully they've been popping up properly and correctly. I don't know if they have been. I haven't been able to see. Hopefully, maybe it'll happen live again and I'll catch it and be like, oh, it works. Cause guys, I went so fucking hard trying to clean up my entire streaming thing, to make sure that alerts look nice, to update the sub buttons and sub badges. Like guys, like look, like if you're a sub, if you're like a member or a sub, look at your icon. I did that. I made that for you guys instead of like the old, very, very old 2015 bunny. Now you're actually part of the world of fiction now. So there you go. I did a bunch of things. For bits, I also added bit badges as well, new bit badges. So guys, I went all out to making this shit. I went all out to make sure that everyone who came back, everyone who's coming in, is getting a fresh and clean new feel. That was the goal. The goal was to make sure that everything worked out properly, so that everyone gets a nice clean feel. Because I want to take this seriously. It was to the point where for the last 2 years I was told I wasn't a VTuber and that I wasn't professional and that I wasn't like meant to be considered a VTuber. When I'm like, no, I am. I absolutely am. I do the best I can. And now I'm like, okay, bitch. Now I'm doing live streaming and now I'm like doing full time. Now you have to recognize me as a VTuber now. I'm that petty. But anyways, so yeah, I did a lot of cleanup. There's new alerts that I made. New badges, new automations using StreamerBot, because I've been playing around with StreamerBot to see if I can do some automation. Being like showing off the alerts, showing like getting a reward redeemed. I think it was, I said Snow Days. I'm not part of Snow Days. Look at the credit list. My name is not part of Snow Days, so I do not know who you're talking about. But yeah, so what do we do today? We're just here yapping. I'm back. I am back. Oh my god, Rose! Hey! Hi, Rose! How you doing? Oh my god, I recognize so many people coming back. I'm so happy. People are coming back! Yay, I'm so happy. But yeah, so whoever said you weren't who said you were part of my British but toss off. Absolutely. The queen has returned. I know you never left. I'm the one that left. I'm the one that left because I had to go like do work and write things. So the queen has re-returned. Exactly, I've re-returned. I'm happy to be back. Guys, I'm stupid happy to be back. I was nauseous all the way through. But now that I'm back, guys, y'all aren't ready. I'm going full speed ahead. I know I should like take a month break, but I'm like, no, I need to jump straight in. I miss you guys. I miss being with you guys. I miss playing my games. I miss like being the game dev for my own stuff. Please. Can we call you Mickey? Absolutely. Okay, you know what, everyone? I think it's time for me to like have an organized who the heck I am and welcome back PowerPoint. Because you know me. I'm one of those motherfuckers that need to write a PowerPoint. So let's go to my office. Everyone come to my office really quick. Everyone come to my office. Okay. Okay. But yeah. So, hi. Okay, as you can see, a little bit of a new look. The chat is in a different place now. As you can all see, the chat's in a little bit of a different place. I need to actually move. Now that I see the chat in a new place, I need to move the chat just like a hair. Give me a hot sec. Nope. There we go. A little more even. Sorry. My brain just went, you need to fix that now. Now! There you go. So, there you go. There you go. There you see at the bottom. Look at that. It's so official and so cool and so nice and so fresh and so clean. But yeah, so I figured going like that a little bit. Whoa, I'm hearing myself in here. And also, where's my vibe music at? There we go. Ha! Moves horizontally. I know, I went horizontal this time. Because, you know, less likely for weird randos to split slurs in my chat. So if I just do it, like, vertical. Then I do it horizontal instead of vertical. Rye! Hi, Rye! Thank you so much for welcoming me back. Guys, I have a PowerPoint. That's how organized I am about me returning. I have a PowerPoint. I hope you're all ready, because the Virgo eldest daughter in me has to have a PowerPoint. All right, so let's begin for this PowerPoint. Everyone, have your pencils ready. There's gonna be a test at the end of this. Of course I do. I know, right? It's me. We're just being absorbed. Yeah, you guys are being absorbed in my hair. That's exactly what's happening. You're being absorbed in my hair. And look, see? Cool alert! Ah! I saw the alert! Ah, so cool! William, thanks for gifting us up to Diva. Ah, God, I love that alert. That's so cool. A test? A test for what? I don't know. Just a test. All right, so my PowerPoint, guys. I'm so professional at this. So who am I? Yeah, look at that cute little me. Look at that cute little me. Look at that. So my name's Storyteller, or Michaela, or Mickey, or whatever you want to call me. Storyteller is the VTuber, and she appears to be 33. I appear to be 33. That's kind of like that. Birthday September 8th. So yeah, a month from now is gonna be my birthday, and I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Because the way that my birthday works is that I usually splurge on my birthday as a big fuck you middle finger to death. So I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do for my birthday this year. Also, Mel the Mel, thank you so much for following. Deeply appreciate it. But September 8th, I'm gonna have something. It may become like a 24 or 48 hour stream of me game deving something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Height, Storyteller is taller than me. Just know that. I want you to know that Storyteller here is my muse, my creative spirit, personified into a VTuber. So if you followed my channels on TikTok, on YouTube, and all that stuff, you may have seen me post my hybrid videos of me and Storyteller, the separate beings that we are. Just so you know, Storyteller is an individual by herself. She is a creative spirit. She is muse. She is the reason that I stay awake at night sometimes. Oh my God, there's a hype train. What? Why is there a hype train? What is going on? Continuing on. Sorry, I'm not getting distracted here. But yeah, she is the creative muse, my Storyteller. She's the one that keeps me up at night with so many ideas that I literally have to beat myself with a hammer to go to sleep. Languages, I know English and bad English. Points if you know that reference. But otherwise, I will eventually try and learn Mexican Spanish, Tagalog, and Japanese, because those are my goals down the line. I've started Tagalog, but mind you, I've been kind of busy, so I've been falling behind on that regardless. But yeah, the right hand of the creator, Storyteller aims to help create stories after years of hiding behind the train line. Yeah, she used to be a train tour guide, and now she's back to being where she belongs, in my head, torturing me as my muse creative spirit. So there you go. See, and some of you may recognize me from other places. I'm a voice actor. Yeah, I voice in all these things. All these things up here, like Aphmau, Knights of Guinevere. Yeah, I'm in Knights of Guinevere, Project Melodies, Neptune Roads. That's an adult thing. Don't look it up. Gunvolt, Sucker for Love, Bad Summer, Akira. Yeah, you can see. You all can see what's going on up here. Or also, if you're in this stream as a podcast, I mean, hi, hello. I'm so sorry. I apologize profusely, but you all can see. I'm a voice actor. I do voice acting things for anime, video games, music stuff, etc., etc. So. I'm also a director. You're in Chubra? Yeah, I'm in Chubra. I'm one of the bullies. I'm one of the bullies. So yeah, and I'm also the Utena reference towards the second half of the anime. I'm the Utena reference. It is great. I'm also a director, an award-winning one. If you've watched the English dubs of Henkei Shoujo, Game World Reincarnation, and both seasons of Fire in His Fingertips, I directed that shit. And yeah, Fire in His Fingertips, those got rewards. So yeah, just putting it out there, putting it out there. And I'm also a game dev. Yeah, so I made these things. I made a lot of these things. I made Date with Sayu, which is if you know Sayu, VTuber, the cyborg VTuber. I made his visual novel. I also made Seduce Me the Otome, which is the more well-known one in my name. Valentine Panic, Waiting, which is a game dev game that I made last year when I was literally driving myself crazy. As You Wish, which just came out last week, which is my adult otome. And Remember, which is my horror-esque Pac-Man game. So yeah, give those a shot. So I'm a game dev. Oh wait, there's more! I'm also a writer. Wait, there's more. I'm also a writer. As I said, I am the dating scenario writer for Project Melody and Up Attune Worlds. Yeah, I just finished that contract, so... But just so you know, my writing and my grubby little hands are all over that game. As well as 2 books, one from the Seduce Me the Otome series, and 1 dark erotic romance. And of course I do ASMR writing. I write for a ton of people, including Roy Kiata, who's in chat for Covetous Voices. I also wrote ASMR for Vanta Crowbringer from Niji Sanji, as well as Shiabun, as well as Rikami, as well as Cottontail, as well as Shoto. Yeah. And I made my own audio drama called Ruffled, which I'm still working on season 3. So I swear, if you're here because Michaela, you wrote season 1 and 2, where's 3? I swear, the script being written. The script is being written. I promise. I promise. But yeah, all in all, as you can see, like literally, voice actor, director, game dev, writer. I'm the village crazy lady. I'm the village crazy lady. But yeah, that's literally who I am. Like, your CV is like your model, stacked. A little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, so likes and dislikes, because obviously every VTuber has to have that slide of what are your likes, what are your dislikes. While I also take a sip of my soda to calm down. Likes, I like crafting new stories. Literally, I stay awake all the goddamn time. I stay awake constantly. Because Storyteller feeds me ideas, and I need to either get up and go write it down on the laptop, or I beam myself with a hammer to go to sleep. I love voice acting and directing. Literally, I've been doing more directing than voice acting because of how busy I've been. But I mean, I've also been voice acting, so that's not been slacking. I love to sing. I literally I came out of the womb singing. I was training to be a musical theater person, and then I became a voice actor. But I still love singing, so yeah. I love cooking and baking. Like, I've always mused the idea of doing like cooking or baking streams one of these days, but only when I clean up my place and have a better setup. Excuse me. And I like to do a little bit of art. I do a little bit of digital anime cartoon art. If you were in my game dev streams for Home on the Strange, you saw me digitally like designing the characters, and then the artist who is better than me in every way, Demon Artie, making the designs even better. So I literally taught myself art in order to be able to communicate with artists what I'm looking for, sketch works and all that stuff, so they can get a clear idea of what I kind of want. So yeah. Dislikes. Willful ignorance. Yeah, if you willfully just put your fingers in your ears, I don't fucking like you. I don't fucking like you if you put your fingers in your ears. Lack of story or imagination. I am one of those annoying motherfuckers in gaming that values story over gameplay. You can give me a one-button game and I will fully enjoy it if the story is good. I don't give a shit. And I kind of hate talking to people who are like, story doesn't matter. I live around stories. Fuck off. I hate gossip and unnecessary drama. I hate it when people can be like, oh my god, Michaela, have you heard of XYZ? Have you heard of ABC? Have you heard of this person? Have you heard of Y person? I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I am 33, turning 34 this year. I am too old for high school bullshit. I'm too old for it. I'm too old. I'm too old. I hate mosquitoes and wasps. Because I'm allergic. I'm allergic to mosquitoes. Like, the worst memory of my life was literally going to a funeral, but the family was outside for the night afterwards, like, talking and all that stuff, and I was forced to go outside with them, and literally I was covered head to toe in mosquito bites, and it was painful just to return home, and it was so bad. Brian heard me screaming, like, in pain for the first time in my life. And then the last thing I hate is disinterest in growth. I really, really hate people who are just like, oh, I don't want to learn. I don't want to grow. I don't want to do this. I don't want to better myself. I don't want to be better. Like, well, fuck you too. Well, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. That I'm one of those motherfuckers that was beaten into the head that you have to learn. You have to grow. You have to educate yourself. You have to be constantly wanting to learn, because the minute you stop learning is the minute your usefulness to the world is over. The minute you stop learning is the minute that your usefulness in the world is over. So please continue to want to learn. Continue to learn. Continue to educate yourself. Learning is lifelong. Even masters who say that they have mastered X, Y, and Z are not actually masters, because masters don't exist. Experts do. Experts and high skill level people exist. But masters are have perfected that world, and that's impossible. You can't perfect things when the world is ever changing. You cannot perfect anything when the world is ever changing. So please continue to learn. Please continue to grow. I fucking hate people who are just like, I'm the master. I don't have to do anything anymore. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to grow anymore. I don't need to learn anymore. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, favorites. Because we only know VTubers need to have a favorite slide. So, favorite anime, Yu Yu Hakusho, best tournament arc in the world. Argue with a wall. Favorite movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like, guys, Jessica Rabbit can step on me as much as she wants. Straight up! She can step on me as much as she wants. Was there ever when you thought of a fun script or something as fun as a music video from an anime with script? Yep, I've done that before. I've literally sat in, like, my car and all that stuff, and I've just imagined music videos, and it's great. Favorite video game, Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is fucking phenomenal. I love Kingdom Hearts, especially Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2, in my opinion, is the most, is as close to perfect as you can get in a video game. Also, Dark High, Souls Dark High, 77 months. Favorite musical, Light in the Piazza. It is so niche and so underknown, but it is one of my favorites because it makes me cry all the time. It makes me feel weepy all the time. Will I ever, because I know people may have known me for like showing Roy and Rikami musicals. Will I ever show it to them? Probably not, because there's no real good pro shot of it. But if there ever was a point, maybe down the line, who knows. Favorite MMORPG, Final Fantasy XIV. Best MMORPG. I'm sorry, go argue with the wall. And favorite musical genre, I'm one of those, I love all types of music, but my favorite thus far is jazz and electro swing, simply because I love singing. Jazz and electro swing is just so fun and part of like contemporary modern of the genre, and it's great. But yeah. So, and that's in case you want to know like full body what I look like. I have a full body. I have legs. Guys, I'm a VTuber that has legs. So, if you want to see what I look like, there you go. I do have, of course I have, what happened? Okay, I do have a golden eye underneath the band, underneath the bang, which continuously spouts out stories to me. It's great. It's fantastic. And if you want to know the technical of what's being said in the eye, it's literally a chapter of Innocence from Seduce Me. Just play it on loop. So no one's like, it's generating. No, it's just playing one chapter on loop. It just gives that look of just constantly telling stories. But yeah. A VTuber with legs, that's rare. Right? I have leggy. And I have a special ability depending on the stream. Sometimes I won't be using this VTuber model. Sometimes I will be using a new form. Basically, these are body transformations. Allow me to hide myself very... Where am I? Yeah, as you can see, I have body transformation. You see, I have Friday Night Funkin' one right there. I have one from when I did Pizza Tower. My Child Lebensborn. Omori. Cult of the Lamb. As I try and get as close to the genre art style as I can. Depending on the game and depending if I have the time. So That being said, if you don't see me using this VTuber, I'm probably using something else. I'm probably using this, like, I mean, my most popular one thus far has been my Paper Mario one, which I love to death. I animated my Paper Mario one. It was fantastic. It was really and I even rigged the South Park one, but I was using it on my laptop, which couldn't handle it, so I couldn't use the South Park one when I played South Park. I can't remember the title. You know, the South Park game. But yeah, so there's that. I also have hashtags. Again, all VTubers need to have hashtags. Here's our mine at my age. Yep, thank you. But yeah, here's my hashtag. My general one is World of Fiction, because we all are in the world of fiction. This is where I am. This is where I live. I live with fictional beings. We live in a fictional world. So hashtag World of Fiction. That's where I live. Fan art, fan fiction tags. Literally any social media. If you use hashtag WO fanart, I'll find it. I will find it. Just hashtag WO fanart. What's a hashtag do? It's just for, like, in case anyone wants to, like, put fan art, if anyone wants to tag the stream, if any all that stuff. Like, I don't have, like, a clip hashtag, because I really can't think of a clip hashtag. I'm like, just use World of Fiction. It's fine. Just use World of Fiction. And then, of course, I have an NSFW tag, because I do live partially in the NSFW world. So, WO fuck. That's the other one that I use. And you guys actually have names. So, fans and followers, I know, like, for example, there's the Dusk Bunnies, there's the Croshies, there's the Obsessions. I have tourists. So you all are my tourists here in the world of fiction, or if you are a member, you are a soldier. If you are a sub or a member, you are considered a soldier. So yeah. And yeah, don't mind the meme. This meme is so old, it's not even fun. Speaking of which, the bunny in here. I probably should explain in case people know really deep into my past. If people are digging up, like, who I actually am. Who's Tebow? Tebow is who I used to be, called the Bunny of Evil. Back in 2008, 2009, 2009, I'm the Bunny of Evil. Yeah, you may recognize me from that, from the Vocaloid community. But she is here. She just kind of hangs around, causes chaos wherever possible. She literally just loves to beat people's ass whenever she can.
I'm a little old. I've been part of, like, the YouTube streaming sphere since, like, 2008.
So, I have been doing this for longer than most. And yet, I'm still not as popular. Anyways, continuing on. But yeah, so that's Tebow. The Anarchy Bunny. Anarchy Banui. She literally runs around, causes chaos. She sometimes is a little annoying, but you know what? We love her anyway. We love her anyway. But there is one more new member of the World of Fiction crew that I probably should introduce properly, now that I'm back to streaming, as some people have found that he has made appearances in the Cup of Dusk. There is one more new member of this little fictional family. Who's Marcel? So here's the thing. I am a demigirl. And I've had a long period of time where I had body dysmorphia. For the longest time, I actually thought that I was leaning more of a masculine. I was my father's prettiest son. And so to the point when I finally determined what I was, demigirl, not part of the non-binary umbrella. I recognize that the masculine part of me exists. The masculine part of me does exist, regardless of how I feel. And he carries a lot of my trauma. He carries a lot of the dysmorphia that I've had with my body and PTSD from all the men in my life. Well, most of the men in my life. So this is Marcel. He will never be seen in the same room as Storyteller. Except for this PowerPoint. Obviously, the PowerPoint is a little different. Personality, he is a toxic dominant top. And I want to iterate toxic dominant top. As in, he is cancelable on all social media. And I mean cancelable in the worst way. He does not care for boundaries. He is actively always looking for a new toy to break. Take that however you will. Yandere to the extreme. So if you've ever wanted a really deeply disturbed and violent yandere. There you go. And he is Yume ship approved. So if you wish to Yume ship him or ship him with anyone, it's approved at your own peril. So have fun. Anyways, so he's the new member of the family. So might as well introduce him properly now that I'm back to streaming and all that stuff. But there you go. That's Marcel. That's who he is. I'll take him. you can take him in a fight, right? In a fight, right? Is this Marcel from the Bunny Bounce Club, Royce and Marcel? Yes, this is Marcel. There is a reason why Marcel is locked to just being the bartender. He's just the bartender. So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. So I'm back. Yeah. Guys, obviously I'm back. This entire stream is about me being back. Yeah, after years of not streaming properly. So, what happens now? What can you guys call me? You can call me Storyteller. You can call me Michaela, Mama, Mommy. I've been called Mommy before. Auntie, Thea, Mickey. As long as you don't call me my character names, it's fine. Just don't call me my character names. I'm not my characters. Thank you very much. I still use any and all pronouns. Just pick them from a hat. I don't give a shit if you call me a her, a he, a they, goober, a dingus. I don't care. I don't care. Will I leave you all again? Unless a company is willing to support me financially for more than 5 years guaranteed. No. This is not to say anything negative about the ANBW team. I love Big Bang Studios so much. They've been so kind, so generous, and so wonderful to me during my time working with them. But I recognize now that me writing for as long as I have, I miss you guys way too much. And unless they are willing to completely support me financially for more than 5 years, then there's absolutely no way I can agree to ever leaving you guys for full-time ever again. I miss you guys way too goddamn much. Will I collaborate with other VTubers and streamers? That's the hope and prayer. I hope that by me coming back into the VTubing sphere and being like, hey guys, I'm a fucking VTuber. I'm a streamer now. Recognize. That I hope to recognize that people will be interested in collaborating with me. And having me on and me having them on whenever I do like story stuff. Because I do have a VIP like server with all of my friends. And I'm like, hey guys, I'm streaming live. If you want to pop in and say hello, I'm sure some of you recognize whenever like Creepy popped in, Chrissy popped in, Freya popped in, and people pop in. That's what I used to do back in 2010, and then like 2015. I just opened up a Skype call. Yeah, back in the days of Skype. I opened up a Skype call during streams and people just hopped the hell in. If you remember my Dead by Daylight streams, every time I had a guest, it was literally, I didn't like say, hey, get in here and collab with me. It was just, hey, I'm opening up a call. Come jump in and just come have fun with me. I'm opening up that style again. So that way, whenever I do stream, if it's not a collaboration with Brian on Saturdays, it's literally, hey guys, I'm going to be in here. Feel free to pop in while I'm streaming. Feel free to be a guest while I stream. It's completely fine. Pouring one out for Skype. Hold on. Cheers to Skype for holding me on during Dead by Daylight times. Anyways, but yeah, so I would love to collaborate with other people. I would love to be able to like meet new people. Luckily, because of the work I do with Cup of Dust Voices, also thank you, Roy. I get to meet with a lot of new people. I've been very blessed to meet with a lot of people from like Niji Sanji, Hololive, First Stage Production. I've met with a lot of indie VTubers. I got to meet with them. They got to know my work. Some of them have hired me outside of Cup of Dust Voices, which has been very much a blessing. Like I said, I've been very blessed while I haven't been streaming, but at the same time, I want to stream and do that at the same time now. So, yeah, I have a list of games. Trust me, I have games on hold. But TLDR, I'm back and eager to get back to the stories I missed. So, what does that mean? I have a consistent schedule now. I literally clocked and wrote in a consistent schedule now. What would be my dream collab? My dream collab? Honestly, I don't have one. In all honesty, I just want to meet my friends. I just want to like hang out and collab with my friends. Whether it be we just podcast, chill, vibe, and yap for like an hour or two. Whether we play a cool, fun like party game. all together and all that shit. Whether it be one of us plays a game, we'd all just hang out and chill and commentate, like as if we were in like a couch co-op bullshit like that. I just want to be with my friends. That's all I kind of want to do. Does that mean I'm gonna say no if like, hey, Michaela, there's this collab for like this big important thing? You gonna do it? I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no, unless there's like a person that I don't vibe with. But like, I'm not gonna say no. But my goal is to collaborate with my friends and collaborate with people who value me as a friend. Because I will admit, full disclosure, I've been feeling kind of like a thing for like the past year and a half, where like my value has been more towards what I can do versus who I am. So I want this to be an opportunity for me to really like branch out and be like, hey guys, I'm a person. I swear I'm friendly. I don't bite hard without consent. I do bite with consent, not hard, just saying. But anyways, but yeah, so that's the hope and the prayer, that I get to be with my friends again, that I get to stream and play these games that I've missed and play all this stuff. But back to the point, I have a consistent schedule now. So yeah, guys, this is how locked in I am. This is how fucking like clocked I am on this, like where I'm ready to go. So if you are looking for particular things, here's how it's gonna work. This is my every week. This is what my every week is going to look like. So from Mondays, every stream is going to start at 3 p.m. CDT. Oh yeah, by the way, that's coming back. Mondays, 3 p.m. CDT is Game Dev Mondays. So as you all know, I'm a game dev. Before I stopped working on Home on the Strange, and before I stopped doing Mondays, yeah, I was working on Home on the Strange, which is my next non-visual novel project. I hope to get back into it, and that's going to be back to Game Dev Mondays. So if you want to see me game dev and scream at a computer and beat my hands against a keyboard and wonder what the fuck's going on programming-wise, there you go. Tuesdays, no stream, but I'm going to come back into making Going Crazy. Just give me some time if one doesn't come out on a Tuesday. Simply put, I'm doing multiple things at once. So I try and do Going Crazy in bulk. So I try and collect as many Tumblr posts as possible, voice as many of them as possible, make a bunch of videos as possible, and then schedule them out every Tuesday. So please be patient, and please give me time if I miss a week, because it's hard for me to like scan which Tumblr posts I did and did not do, and to make sure I get new ones all the time. It may come to the point where I open up Discord and be like, hey guys, just throw your favorite Tumblr memes in here, please and thank you. Deeply appreciate it. Wednesdays and Thursdays are my game streams. So basically those are the ones where I play games specifically on stream. So again, starting 3 p.m. It's literally first Wednesday is my game series, which is like the long terms, which is like the 100 Line, Persona, Bendy, the Silent Hill series, Kingdom Hearts 4 when it comes out. Those are my long-term need multiple streams days. So Wednesdays are the days for multiple Let's Play streams. So if we're starting a stream, that's usually like, again, like the next one that's going to come up, I'll show you the next week's stream schedule. It's going to be like, those are the ones that need more than one stream. More than one. Thursdays, however, are the one-offs. As in, we are playing this for one stream and then we're moving on. We're playing this for one stream and then we're moving on. Because that's the rotation I want on Thursdays. So we're going to have like Rhythm Heaven, Tamagotchi Life, Wolf Among Us 2, Love Bite, things like that nature where it's very casual or one-off. It's very chill vibes, chill Thursdays, because obviously it's like the day before Friday. We just want to be able to chill vibe, no big high density stress. It's just like chill vibes. And then Fridays, I'm a Final Fantasy 14 player. We're playing Final Fantasy on 14 on Fridays. There's no discussion. I'm done arguing with myself whether or not to add it to the stream. Final Fantasy 14 is going to be every fucking Friday when I can on Fridays. So there you go. But yeah, Final Fantasy 14 on Fridays. And it's going to be either me leveling up a class, it's going to be me doing dailies, it's going to be me hanging out with my friends, it's going to be me dragging my friends through the storyline, because there may be times where we're like, hey buddy, I know you haven't played Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to grab you by the wrist lovingly and throw you into Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to guide your way. Because my husband's a mentor, gives you extra XP. I'm a friend. I can also refer you. You can get friend code. You get extra XP there. I love watching reactions of all my friends play through the story. And so this is the Fridays are the opportunity for me to do so, as well as for me to get refreshed on the story, so that way I can make my In a Nutshell series. So these bits of it sitting for a yeet.
Thank you so much for the biddies. Deeply appreciate it. Thank you.
And then Saturdays. Saturdays are collaborations with my husband, Brian. If you don't know who Brian Viviano Beats is, he's in the chat right now. Say hello. That's my husband. That is my partner. I got married to him in December.
Hello.
But those are the days where I'll be collaborating with him. And it will be games like, for example, we've been going through Dispatch. That's when Dispatch is going to happen, as well as finishing off Date Everything. We haven't finished that one because I had to stop because, I got busy. Ace Attorney goes back into there. And, of course, with Ace Attorney, we'll be opening it up for guests as well. Split Fiction. It's basically the co-op games between me and him. And, obviously, if there's more space, we'll open up the space for our guests to be able to come vibe and have fun with us. And then Sundays are, I don't want to work. Sundays are, I would like to have one day off a week, please. From literally everything, writing, voice acting, streaming. I want one day off, please. So Sundays are my day off. So that way you all know I have a scheduled day off every week. I am not going to go crazy. I'm done going crazy. So, I mean, other than Tuesdays, but nonetheless, that's not the point. The only times I will ever cancel or change the schedule are the following, essentially. Sickness, injury, tragedy, the weather. Obviously, I can control none of these. I can't control when I get sick. I can't control when I get hurt. I can't control when a tragedy happens. And I fight Zeus all the fucking time. I cannot fight him all the time. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of SOL at that point in the top one. Second reason would be like voiceover sessions or convention appearances. Like I said at the very beginning, I'm a voice actor. I do voice acting stuff. I literally yell and do stuff into a microphone for money. So if a director is like, hey, I need you for XYZ, and that's the only slot they have available, I'm like, well, guys, I gotta cancel stream because I got an XYZ availability. Sorry, guys. Or convention appearance. I have been going to conventions thanks to my role as Frankie in Knights of Guinevere. So I may be called for a weekend to go to a convention and say hi and hello to people. So during that week, most likely Thursdays, the Thursday through Sunday streams will probably be canceled. So yeah, I apologize if that's the case, but I'll try not to make it every week. It's my goal for conventions is just once a month. That would be nice because that can fill the hole that this lost contract has now. So yeah. And the other times I will ever change a schedule, not cancel, but change, is collaborations with friends or sponsorships. Because, I gotta work. But collaborations with friends, if literally Roy grabs me lovingly by the throat, twirls me around, and says, hey, we're doing this, and I'm like, okay, sure, let me just change the schedule. So my friends take my priority, and if they want me, they can easily grab me. So those are the only reasons I would ever change the schedule, is if a friend lovingly twirls me around and says, we're gonna do a thing together. So there you go. But yeah. And this is the schedule for next week. An example. This is an example, but obviously this is also next week's schedule. So we're going back to Game Day Mondays on Monday for Home on the Strange. We have 100 Line on Wednesday. We're going to be jumping in to Rhythm Heaven on Thursday. We're going to Final Fantasy XIV on Friday, because again, Final Fantasy XIV. And we're returning to Dispatch on Saturday. So that's the thing. And also, the schedule, just like other cool VTubers, whenever there's fan art and all that stuff, they possibly get put on the schedule. If you make fan art, there's a potential to get put on the schedule as well. I'll credit you, obviously. And as you can see, Joe Not Today made this fantastic art piece for me. This was a commission, but again, I'm very, very grateful that Joe took on the commission for me to return. But yeah, so that's the hope, right, that we can be able to do that. And so there you go. That's next week, and I'll be posting this at the end of the stream. So that way everyone knows when we officially get the schedule rolling. And also to clarify, no Gen AI! Fuck Gen AI! I hate Gen AI. Just saying. But yeah. Alright, last bit of trivia. There's a couple more slides. I swear to God, I promise I'll be done with this PowerPoint. I'll stop being a nerd. I will stop being a nerd eventually. I'm almost done. So, trivia. Yes! I'm married. I'm married. My husband's in chat. He already said hello. So that's my partner. We got married in December. I cover anime songs. I write translation lyrics for Sayu. If you know his channel Weeby, I wrote a good chunk of the lyrics that he does for that channel. I'm extremely foul-mouthed and I'm extremely perverted. I am unfortunately a hypersexual, so there will be times where NSW shit comes out of my mouth, but that's why a lot of my streams are 18 plus. To where like we are mature about talking about that stuff, and we are not going to like shame anyone in my fucking face. Absolutely the fuck not. But again, I swear like a sailor. I swear than most of my other friends, and more often than not, I'm the one that's apologizing for swearing. I'm the one that's apologizing. I am very prone to long and educational rants. We have labeled them lovingly as soup boxes. So again, we have an emote, soup. Use that oftenly and willingly as I always go on my soup boxes. I don't have to acknowledge this, but I'm pretty sure everyone else already has. I have large assets, a big personality. Yeah. So, but that being said, I am an emotional, heart on the sleeve kind of person. I talk to fictional characters. I'm sure the gambit has gone around of people knowing me as the person that has many fictional children. I have adopted many of the fictional kids to protect them. I talk to fictional characters. I'm the dumb bitch that yells at the TV knowing the actors can't hear me, knowing the characters cannot hear me. I'm one of those people. And I have a very strong diaphragm. I was trained in classical opera. I was trained in musical theater. In my heyday, I was able to belt my voice loud enough to be heard across a football field. Mind you, not anymore. But, I mean, that's how big of a diaphragm, how strong of a diaphragm I used to have. So, keep that in mind. The funniest story I've ever had was voicing in Akudama Drive. And literally, like, in the booth, I was screaming, and I peeked into the mic, and they're like, could you lower your sensitivity on your mixer? I had to lower it to, like, 0.001, and I still peeked into the microphone when I was screaming. So keep that in mind. That's how strong my diaphragm is. But of course, without these people, I wouldn't be able to do the streaming for you all. So thank you so much again for Berry Bell, who is literally my art mama, who made my avatar, and this avatar is going to stay with me for a very, very, very long time. Aomi, who did the Storyteller Loft art, fantastic work. Pal Pal Design for my logo. Then, of course, we have Genevieve for Thibaut's new outfit in her humanoid form. Joe Not Today for Marcel's artwork. Mind you, Barabelle did the design for Marcel. Joe Not Today did the official artwork to give him life. Zombie Nuts. Zombie Nuts. I hate my life. Zombie Guts. Zombie Guts for the current emotes I have. Mind you, these emotes are more reflective of my 1.0. And eventually, I do hope to upgrade emotes to 2.0. Or at least for a mascot down the line. Don't tell Zombie, I'm sorry! And also, Yari for the chat display from Coffee. And of course, my moderators. My current moderating staff is Brian, of course, Brian Bibiano, as well as Katie R, MKU, and William. Oh, is there an ad coming up? I think an ad's about to come up. Yep, ad and break incoming. So yeah, hey guys, I just got a notification in my ear that the ad break's incoming. So in 3 minutes, we're gonna take a break. In 3 minutes, basically ad break's coming in 3 minutes. So just hold your horses, hold your horses. I have notifications in my ears of when that happens. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back to the loft real quick and just hang out and vibe. And then we'll take an ad break and then we'll yap a little more. I feel like yapping. So let's go back to the loft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm very happy. But yeah, you guys like my PowerPoint? My redone PowerPoint? How nerdy I am to have a PowerPoint, guys. Guys, like, I've been slaving over that PowerPoint for like days, trying to make sure like, did I miss anything? Is there anything that people are gonna be confused about? Oh God, did I make sure that like XYZ? Like I was stressing. Brian can attest, I was stressing about that fucking PowerPoint. But yeah, so, love it. Thank you so much. Being a bit nerdy is part of the time. Thank you, I deeply appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm back, guys. It's so weird because I was extremely nervous about coming back. And stream. What is XYZ? It's more. I use it as like etc., or I use it as like the underscore of like insert something here. So XYZ for me is literally the written out of a blank underscore. So like, let's just throw an example. I love Brian, but if it was to be XYZ, it'd be like I love XYZ. So you insert whatever name in there, and that's kind of like, if you know of like of a connection with whenever I say XYZ, there you go. The XYZ is what you insert. You should get a pointer stick for your PowerPoints. I should. You know what? I love my PowerPoints where I should get a pointer stick. But that being the case, that might be the only time I ever use PowerPoints in all honesty, unless I like do like a cake slice presentation of my games. I'm gonna refer to Brian as XYZ from now on. It's a filler term. Yeah, it's essentially XYZ is a filler term. But yeah. So, you're the pointer would be hilarious. That'd be fucking hilarious. Xander Giannis Zabumafu. With the Crack Brothers. While walking in the woods one day, Chris and Martin found something strange. A little leaping lemur who liked to bounce and play. Oh my god. That just shot me back as a child. Oh god. Out of curiosity, I hope you know the movie called Jumanji, because I made a horror game. Dude, that's wild. That is so wild. Alright, ad play. Alright, so there's an ad playing right now for everyone. If you are not seeing the ad, hi. Hello, soldiers. Because I know the only ones who don't see the ads are the soldiers in my line of field. Soldiers! If you are seeing this, one, hi, hello. But soldiers, I put a work in progress of a certain thing in the Discord that you all have access to. The very special corner of the Discord. You all can see like the little work in progress of the mascot. YouTube gang also here. Yeah, YouTube gang. Well, no, I'm saying because there's YouTube gang people here. Yeah, are we a soldier? Yeah, because if you are if you're a member, you technically are a soldier. So there you go. But an ad should be playing on YouTube. Is an ad not playing on YouTube? Is that the thing? Is it not playing on YouTube? It'd be hilarious if there was not an ad on YouTube right now. That'd be funny as hell. That's fine. It's okay. Not for me. So there's not one. Oh, what happened? They got the ad early. Oh, there's an ad early. Damn. There's no ad is not playing on YouTube. We were spared. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. I'll figure it out. One way or another. Oh, we had the ad video. Oh. Okay. Cool. Mind you, I'm trying to find sneaky ways to kind of sync up the ads. So that way I could be like, hey guys, I'm going to go potty break. So that way one group is not just sitting there and not having an ad. And it's just kind of like, oh, like the ad can play while everyone goes to go to the bathroom and like get some water and all that stuff. But there should be an ad on Twitch. There should be. Yes, yeah. The ad break ends in like a minute. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out a way to use ad breaks to sync up the ad stuff, so that way when I do take like a small take a break, it'll be like, hey guys, I'm gonna go take a break and all that stuff. The ad isn't playing for, I'm not gonna question it anymore. I'm not gonna question it anymore. If you guys don't see an ad, oh well. If you guys see an ad, oh well. I would try my best. I would try my best because I'm still figuring things out. So let's see. Genuine question. I heard about PCOS changing to PMOS. Yes, I did. Yes. Also, Gems! Yay! Hi! Just join the fictional army. Hey yo! Hey yo! Hey yo! Even though this is soldier, that should say tourist, not soldier. I was like, what the heck? That I need to fix that. It's fine. But anyways. Oh no, subscribe. Oh yeah, you subbed. Okay, so no, you're right. You're right. God, my alerts have been confusing the hell out of me now. Ugh. But yes, I do have PMOS. I still on the tongue say PCOS, but I do have PMOS. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I have PCOS, PMOS. So it is it used to be called polycystic ovarian syndrome. Now it's called something else. So in the longer term, poly, met, I will figure it out. I will figure out the full name eventually. But yeah. So I do have that. And I do know the new name. Let's see here. Also, as for YouTube stream now, and like picture in picture now. Oh, well, that's nice. I like that. I kind of like that. Oh, polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. Thanks so much. Deeply appreciate it. These alphabet soups. polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. Thank you. You guys are the best. You guys are literally the best. But yeah, so that's what I currently have right now. I'm gonna have it forever because there's no cure for it. But anyways, so okay, so that's fun that the ad break is not what I expected. And mind you, I'm gonna keep playing around with it. I'm gonna keep messing around with how ads work to make sure that I can use ads to go, like, you know, take a break, get some water, go to the bathroom, get a snack, give everyone a chance to go to the bathroom, get some water, get a snack, especially during like long streams where I'm like playing a story game or playing a long stream game, things like that. That way people can have that moment and I can have that moment as well. So I'll figure it out. If push comes to shove and shit doesn't work out to where I can sync it, fuck it. Then I'll just have an alert for when it goes off and be like, hey guys, ads coming up, go take a break, and all that stuff. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. The last second time it happened to you, it's all been so fun. I'm glad! That's the goal, because, guys, I started streaming in order to, like, connect with people during Seduce Me and its Kickstarter. I learned literally how to stream via livestream.com. That's how old I am. I've been streaming longer than most. But honestly, after Seduce Me's Kickstarter, it was more about just relaxing, hanging out with people, like hanging out with my community that came by. I remember like I would constantly have like 20 to 30 people on livestream.com. We would literally just shoot the shit and we would just play games. And we would just vibe and hang out. And then when I switched to Twitch, it was more of like, again, reiterating the fact that my streams were meant to be relaxation. My streams were meant to be escapes from the real world, which is why I lent into the world of fiction. I lent into the fact that I have a creative muse that constantly tortures me with creative ideas. I built my entire streaming platform on the idea of us just escaping from reality. So this is full on the embodiment of that. And I'm really glad to be able to come back to that because especially today's day and age, especially like with how things are going right now in the real world, we need an escape. And whether it be me or like any other person you watch streaming, any other person you support, creativity wise, like that's the key, is that we are there to be a relaxation and to be relief from the real world. It's why it's so heartbreaking now to be like to see kind of where the world is going, but to know that I have the ability to kind of help people escape is humbling. It's incredibly humbling. And I would never trade it for the world. Never again. So yeah. No, I follow just using the benefits and follows on my story also that whenever that happens. About the ad, I said because you streamed the last Nintendo Direct, the ad was separate from the stream, and the UI is like a Discord. Oh, interesante. Good to know. But yeah, so hopefully I can continue doing stuff like this and doing all this stuff. Yeah, and as you can see, we have alerts, we have on-screen notifications for like hug and hydrate. So yeah, like I said, you're loved and hydrate. Drink water. I gotta get some water after this. But yeah, is that the type of place to escape to? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, see, drink water. Go drink water. We're just hanging out and having time. We've been going at it for an hour, and I yapped everyone's ear off with the PowerPoint. I literally yapped everyone's ear off with the PowerPoint. That's good? I'm nutty. I'm nutty for that. But yeah, and also, guys, just so you all know, I am trying out a new multi-stream program. Because here's the thing, I'll be fully transparent. I used to use Restream because it was free and because it would just made my job easier. I hit one button, and I had to re-sign in multiple times, sure, but it was one button and go, and it was just one platform to be able to do that. But I talked to a couple of friends, and I'd be like, "Hey, how is ATM multi-stream? How do you feel about that? Does it like not go crazy?" And all of them said, "No, yeah, it's literally it's fine." So keep in mind that if some quality has changed, if some preferences have kind of been rocked, I'm using a new multi-streaming thing. I'm trying to see if it works out because my internet can handle it, my hardware can handle it. It's just a matter of making sure that it doesn't die in the middle of it, where like I'm still streaming on both platforms. I don't think I'll stream more than just YouTube and Twitch because I'm too terrified of like adding like TikTok or even like the verticals. But it's just like, you know, YouTube and Twitch, as long as those two are stable, that's all I need. That's really all I need. But yeah. So also, yeah, there is one thing that I do need to mention. If you are new here, hi, hello, I love you. Thank you so much for coming by. I do have a question tag. If you do have a question for me, I usually utilize that because there's a lot of people who talk in chat. There's a lot of people who like go and talk to even each other in chat. Sometimes I'll miss it. So use the question tag. So you make sure you utilize the question tag. And so yeah. Oh, good, and not the vertical stuff. I mean, I've heard that it's like vertical is kind of like take it or leave it because it doesn't necessarily boost anything. And I'm talking in the business sense of, again, I'm talking as I preach. I have to learn. I have to educate myself. I have to be able to educate myself on how to grow as a content creator and grow as a streamer. And me is trying to learn whether or not vertical is worth it. And I mean, like, taking a look at it, it's kind of like, take it or leave it. So I'm not too stressed about vertical. But I mean, like, I still want to be able to eventually make clips for the stream. So that way, again, I can grow as a creator. I can grow content-wise, etc., etc. But yeah. So. But anyways, so oh yeah, I have the donate thing now. So I'm happy that these streams can be make you that focus. Being able to things being a little crazy and learning new things about handling the world. Absolutely. Again, like I love to be able to be that kind of escape for people. So yeah, that'd be good. Hello Kiki, thanks for gracing the stream. The question tag of YouTube gauges, it literally, guys, the question tag is literally just putting question, colon, and just asking the question. Or if you like, if you donate and all that stuff, you get seen more because you're at the top of my list to be able to see like questions that don't get flooded by the chat. But yeah, usually using the question tag is what gets my attention. So yeah. But yeah. Whew. Guys, I'm exhausted already. I've only been going at it for like 1 hour. This is a part of the video. Like, Michaela, you need to get back into it. I so didn't follow you from Seduce Me. No! Seduce Me? That game? I just grayed. My hair just grayed. No, you're all good. You're all good. Endocopia, I've never heard of that. If I did, then it's probably in passing and it blends all with a lot of Opia names that I knew in my life. I got the first game when it came out. Thank you so much. I deeply appreciate that. Enjoy the tag listen yet. Oh, interesting. Mickey, do you know we love your streams? Oh, Hemlock, I love you. Thank you so much for liking my streams. A question: favorite character of all time? Oh God, I wouldn't know. Full. There's so many good characters. I guess it depends on like the genre and like what the character means to me. Like, first thing comes to mind, like Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, because she goes through so much and she has so many layers of being able to grow up, understand what burnout is, and she's a very hard representation of like someone who is very skilled at a thing, but then just burns out trying to be useful and trying to be like vulnerable and open with everyone. So it's just kind of like, but yeah, so oh my god, my eye. Oh, my eye. All right. How's the world's greatest human? How are you and Brian? How are the Kiwis? They're doing good. They're a lot more vocal. They're running around a lot more. They're happy that we're home and not at a convention circuit. But they're soon, unfortunately, going to realize that, yeah, no, unfortunately, we will be going back. So yeah, I need to watch that movie. I still don't have the album signed from Chris. Yell at him. Yell at Chris to sign your thing. Yell at Chris. I promise he'll do it. I mainly followed you ever since I started Potionomics streams. I love Potionomics. That was so fun. I did unfortunately play Potionomics before the voice acting patch. But I mean, like, I had fun voicing the characters, so shrug. And I do hope to play more games again. Like, I know, again, this week we have 100 Line. We are so behind on 100 Line. Guys, that game takes over 200 hours to complete. That's gonna be the fucking longest fucking run I've ever had. Like, it may come down to me doing 100 Line and then another game and then 100 Line and then another game, like, on a weekly basis. Trying to get as many of the endings as I physically can. If it becomes too much, we may just go for one ending and then straight up watch the other endings if it becomes a little too much. Because as much as I love long stories, I love Kodaka, I love 100 Line and what it's presented when I first played it, it might take a million years. So, would you play Date with Death? Yeah, I would. Like, I've been interested, but again, I haven't been able to stream, so it would never got on my list, but I would be down to play Date with Death. Alpha Anarchy voices the main guy. Yeah, I love Jonah. He's so good. I mean, Alpha Anarchy. He's so good. I love them. Them as in I separate them both. Remember that one game that to finish it you have to wait over it? Yeah, a little bit. It may take 3,000 years. 3,000 years! Me with Fallout 4 modded, but for different reasons. Your streams actually inspired me to buy and play a lot of those games myself because your streams with them are so fun. I'm glad, because that's the goal. Because like there are games where have multiple endings, and I will be very frank. I've kind of put a rule on myself to only do one ending, for all the games I play, simply because I want to be like, hey guys, if you want to try this game and try for a different ending, go get it and play it yourself. Because I'm one of those game devs being like, if I see someone play the entirety of a game and get all the endings, then I also see a reality where if someone's like, oh, well, there's no point in me buying it. I know the endings already. So I'm always one of those streamers that be like, you know, I'm going to do one ending, and if you guys don't like the ending I got, then you can go buy the game and play it yourself. Because it's more motivation to be able to help the game industry, to be able to inspire people to invest in the game industry, especially since it's the field that I'm in. The only exception is like for much older games, like for example, Drakengard 3, which hopefully, knock on wood, we get back into that, because Drakengard 3 is literally a PowerPoint presentation. And getting the endings is already stressful enough. So like, for example, like, yeah, again, like old nostalgic games that have no means of being played publicly again, I will more than happy play multiple endings. But if it's like a game where it has multiple endings where it's like new within the last 10 years, it's like, go buy the game, go support the devs, play it yourself, enjoy the game, chew on the story with your own teefies. So yeah. I got inspired, got did everything. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. Not the kneecaps. He needs to play piano. But yeah. So don't steal Chris's kneecaps. He needs to like continue making music and paying me for my music. Because I do post my covers through Roseanne Records. So yeah. So that's where you'll find it on Spotify and other places because of Roseanne Records, because of Chris. So please don't steal his kneecaps. I need him alive. So we're not doing the Oregon Trail? No, but we'll do the Oregon Trail, the zombie version of it, for one stream maybe. I don't know if I feel like it. There may be days where I'm just like, hey guys, I just don't feel like it. Can we play this instead? Would you play Invoker with some friends who are interested in Jumanji Horsepower Horror Game? I would love to, if my friends are interested. It may come down to where I'm just dragging my friends lovingly by their wrists, twirling them around, going, "Hey, we're gonna play games together." Okay, thanks, bye. Seeing if they're interested. And it's available. It's based on their availability as well as my availability. So, again, it's part of the reason why a schedule would change. Is if like we decide to do a collaboration and it's during a time where I have something scheduled. It's like, nope, we're changing the schedule. We are changing the schedule. But yeah, so. Mr. Reply, don't worry about it. Just don't steal his kneecaps. Because I kind of need his kneecaps so that way he could be healthy enough to pay me. There you go. Let's see. With some friends. Exactly. Watching some of your interactions with date everything made me realize how fun the game looks. Exactly. And that's the goal. I mean, the old text adventure of Anabadam. Listen, I know of the Oregon Trail. I've played the Oregon Trail. but the Oregon Trail. Zombie apocalypse. Can you survive it? The Wild Ellie is blessed you. Hello, Ellie. Speaking of music, I already listened to your Little Wolf. It was, thank you. I deeply appreciate it. I want to do more short covers because they're just more manageable in my time. And also, you know, financial wise. So yeah. If they can grab you to collab, you can too. Yeah, exactly. If literally, again, if one of my friends just grabs me by the neck, twirls me around, and says, "Hey, we're streaming together," I'm like, "Okay, what are we streaming? What are we streaming? Let's do it, boss." I'm in. I'm in. I mean, like, hell, I literally grab Roy and Rikami and sometimes Egg, and I twirl them around and be like, "Hey, sit down. We're watching a musical. We're watching a musical." So that I've done that before. So there you go. I'm gonna consider your love for detective stories. I think you'd really like the Detective Grimoire games. Oh, you mean, yeah, like the one that just came out, like the mermaid, fucking. I know what you're talking about. I know the series. I may down the line, but again, I have so many games on my backlog and so many games on my list. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. A little bit of time. How are you? I'm vibing. Honestly, this entire stream is about me vibing and getting back into streaming, getting used to things. It may be shorter than my other streams down the line, but that's because yapping doesn't necessarily. I don't see myself yapping for more than like 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't see myself yapping for a long period of time. That's just never gonna happen. Oh hi, he's a twin. Hey, but he's taller than you. I know, but I don't. But he still needs his kneecaps. Hey, Kale, year-long sub here. Just wanted to say you're amazing. Since you're a writer, I need your advice. My friends say I'm safe from my villain's OC origin story. How far is too far in your opinion? No, it's too far. Okay, guys, soup box up. We're gonna have the soup box up. I am one of those creatives, and I am one of those people that, and I say this very lovingly, and I say this very respectfully. Unless you find yourself to be disrespected by this, then by all means. I can separate fiction from reality. I can separate fiction from reality. I do not hold moral compass in fiction. I do not hold anyone's moral compass in fiction. That is not how I operate. So if you are writing something and you wonder if something is too far, please know that I'm not going to judge you either way. So my opinion on it is, if it's natural to your character to do XYZ, then it is natural for your character to do XYZ. That is not me to be like, oh, well, I don't know if you really want to do that with your character because XYZ. Not my fucking business. Not my fucking business. It is a fictional character. If it was a real person, then I'd be like, okay, that's reality. It's time to step back. But I fully admit to have written dark fiction. Fucking obsession. You are dating a mafia man who has been part of this mafia troupe who has, like, killed people. Like, remember, you are kidnapped by an underground elite who has literally sided with criminals to the worst degree, and has witnessed a very fucking serious crime. Like, I am not going to sit here and be the arbiter of, well, you can't write X, Y, and Z. You shouldn't be able to do X, Y, and Z because ABC. It's like, no. That is fiction. I hold myself to a more intelligent degree where I can separate fiction from reality, and I don't let fiction affect my reality. I am literally the president of #free the tentacle, for fuck's sake. I am a monster fucker. Like, y'all. If y'all are gonna look at me in the face and be like, you like monsters, you like you fuck my monsters, well, I'm just gonna look at you and be like, yeah, because I can separate fiction from reality. You wrote that though, so you clearly advocate for. Yes, I clearly advocate for actually freeing Cthulhu from the depths of Raleigh. Like, no. I'm absolutely an unapologetic person that refuses to judge someone for the fiction they consume or the fiction that they create. I'm never going to assume someone advocates for something that's in fiction just because they write it or just because they read it. It is one of those things where fiction should not be the dictator of anyone. It should be what we do in reality that dictates things. So in terms of your character's OC, like in terms of your character's backstory, doesn't matter. There is no such thing as too far for a fictional character, because the fictional character is fictional. It is literally in a fictitious world. They live separately from reality. They're not actually going to affect things in reality. It's not like all of a sudden I write a character who's going to go assassinate some sort of higher power and it actually fucking happens. That's not going to happen. Sorry. I hate to break reality, but me writing fiction about a very serious, like, criminal serial killer and saying that they're gonna go kill some, like, big high-ranking official or whatever is not going to actually, like, ensure that it happens. Sorry. Yeah. Patrick Ross, thank you so much for the 87 months. If you appreciate it, thank you. But yeah, so separate art from the artist. Exactly. That's what I do. I separate art from the artist. Now, mind you, that doesn't mean, like, if you don't support, like, that person's beliefs or morals and all that stuff, their actions, if you don't support them, like, as a person, then do with your money what you will. Like, obviously, we all have free will. We all have free reign to, like, put our money where we believe that our support should go. But to say that I'm not gonna fuck it, I'll pull, like, for example, the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm not gonna give money to Gooseworks because I don't like the way Jax is so abusive to Ragatha. It's like, it's okay. I mean, sure, but what does that have to do with Goose? What? Huh? What? It's one of those things where it's like, understand how reality is meant to be interacted with and how you go with, like, how reality is affected. For example, I will never buy anything Harry Potter. I will never support anything from Harry Potter. I'm not going to ever dip my hands into anything Harry Potter ever again. So J.K. Rowling, the TERF, is never going to see a fucking dime of my money. Not a single fucking dime. Because she is a TERF who is homophobic and is actually dangerous to womankind. I say that as a woman myself who was born a woman, a cis woman, and has been yelled at as a man. I have been called a man. So the fact that her rhetoric continues to damage womanhood of all kinds makes me disrespect her to the highest degree, where I will never support her. That's where you can go for supporting or separating fiction from reality with an artist. That's in that case. Where if you don't want to support someone's morality and all that stuff by not buying their stuff, that's where you can lie it. That's where you can lie your beliefs with theirs. But to shame someone for liking dark romance or dark fiction or reading problematic material, like, hell, every single classic book that you can read in English or literature class is a fucking problematic book. It's like, it is, you don't judge based off of the content of the fiction, you should judge on the person's actual reality being. Judge someone's reality. Judge someone how they act in reality. If someone doesn't like the fact that I write dark romance or dark fiction, they are more than free to not support me. But at the same time, you're not going to sit there and say that I'm a bad person because I write fiction. Say that I'm a bad person because I did something bad. Like, legitimately bad. I've done bad things, and I've apologized for those bad things. So, let the judgment come from the actions of reality, not the actions of fiction. Just because I write a mafia dark romance where it is very highly insinuated that the male love interest, has committed crimes to put his enemies in jail, that's a different scenario. Don't judge me on that. Etc., etc. So yeah. The Canterbury Tales is problematic because it mentions too many bottoms. Yeah, just, again, judge someone's actions in reality. Don't judge their actions in fiction, because fiction is fiction. Fiction is fiction. I live in the world of fiction. That's where it is. Okay. Am I done on the soup box? Is the soup box need to be put away? Are we good? Are we done with the soup box? So, yeah, there you go. But yeah, that's an example of the soup box, guys. For those of you who have never been to my streams before, that's the soup box. My love, my darling, my love, my life, my joy. Can I have some water, please? Can I buy a can of soup from the soup box now? What flavor of soup would be in the soup box? I actually have to think about that. I really have to... What kind of soup would be in the soup box? I mean, we can always go the bendy route of like, what is it? Bacon soup. But at the same time, like, bacon soup is good. But what about, like, no? Chicken noodle? Tomato, that's a good one. Pasalada, which is Greek bean soup. Ooh, interesting. There's many good soup. There's a lot of good soup. There's good soups. Mystery soup. What about stone soup? Guys, what about a stone soup where everyone just throws something into the pot and like makes the stone soup, and then we package the stone soup and everyone have the stone soup. Maybe variety pack of soup. Variety pack. I like the variety pack, so everyone gets what they want. Are there any clothes in the soup box? We don't have clothes in the soup box. Beer cheese soup. Cream of mushroom is really fucking good. I love cream of mushroom. I'm kind of new to your streams. I'm saying hi. Welcome to the streams. I have a cool schedule. Hold on, guys. I now that I have a schedule up, hold on. Let me actually add the schedule. Oh my god, that's weird. The way that works now. That's weird. Where is my schedule? I made a new schedule. Guys, I have a schedule now. So there you go. If you want to know what my schedule is, there's my schedule. Hold on, let me move myself to the side a little bit. But yeah, so here's my schedule. That way you all know exactly what I'm doing this next week from the 3rd to the 9th. Perpetual soup. We love perpetual soup. Good to see you back. Good to be back. Thanks so much for having me. Thanks so much for being here. What game series besides the one named in your PowerPoint would you like to get into? Many. Guys, I enjoy story games so much. I've been actually like interested in like a lot of the short horror games that I've been seeing my friends play. I've been interested in seeing like short visual novels, like short otome games that I've been seeing come out in the woodwork. Guys, if it's interesting and chewable for me, I'm gonna put it on my list. I have a big list, and I'm still elongating it as long as I can. Yeah. But yeah, there's my schedule. So yeah. Alright, let me go. Put myself back in the center. I gotta have like hotkeys for like putting myself back like in certain places on the screen. I gotta do that. I gotta be smart about that. Let's see. Chilling, by the way, stupid question. Do you like or hate? I like lettuce. My mom actually has a garden, and she has like the crispiest fucking like butter lettuce. It's like, oh, I love lettuce. Guys, I will fully admit, I used to not like tomatoes. It was one of those things where I just kind of like tomatoes. Shrug. I wouldn't eat a tomato. I'll eat it if I have to, but I won't like actively go for it. But now, like, if you hand me a button tomato, I'll be like, frack. I like it. I like button tomatoes. They're yummy. Painting your nails? I gotta repaint my nails. Cause I put a hardener on them every 3 days, so I gotta repaint my nails down the line. I'm glad to hear mostly painting. I'm a racing gamer. Nice. A Midnight Club 3 dub edition remix. Nice. That's what I'm really enjoying. Thank you so much. I hope that my streams are chill, and my streams are just vibe places where people can just hang out. And I mean, like, if y'all gotta go, like, support your Oshis, like, during or after, like, be my guest, please. Like, I'm just hoping that this is a nice little spot where you can escape reality for a little bit. Would you want to play multiplayer games like Repo or Yap Yap with some of your friends? Yes! Like, again, my goal down the line is to have a circle of friends where, like, we all just be like, hey, we're just gonna hang out and play some fucking games because we fucking like it. Ideally, it would be like whenever we all feel like it, we're like, hey, there's a new game coming. Well, just want to just get together and play. It's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. We just fucking do it. Let's see. Can I ask a question? Totally okay if you don't want to answer. Do you play other creators of Otome games? Yes, I have played other players of Otome games. Sometimes they've asked me to play it. Sometimes I play it off of just inspiration of my own. Like Love Bite, for example, was the most recent one. So yeah, like sometimes I just, yeah. Any newest convention appearances? Well, here's the funniest bit, guys. I'm coming back to streaming. But from the 13th to the 19th, I'll actually be gone and out of state because I'll be at Animate Orlando, and then I'm gonna be hanging out with some of the Cog and Digital Circus crew while we hang out in Orlando for a little bit. So I'm gonna be gone for like a week, and I apologize for that. That was like scheduled way in advance. That was scheduled way before I decided to come back to streaming. So it's one of those things like, oopsie doodle. So yeah, I'll be gone for like a week. following this. But I promise I'll try and get back into like regular streaming as much as I can. Again, the only reason why a stream would be canceled or a schedule would be changed is because of voice acting convention appearances. So there you go. Glad to be back and be the shortest dwarf. Listen. Listen. I just need to grow the beard, have an axe. You have my axe. Google button tomato. I got my button shaped tomato. Tomato shaped buttons. No. They're just like little tiny tomatoes. They're like little tiny biteable tomatoes. That's what button tomatoes are. They're just little tiny tomatoes. Was streaming a passion for you? To a degree. I started streaming again back on livestream.com, like before like JTV and all that stuff. I was streaming on livestream.com so I can advertise Seduce Me the Otome in its Kickstarter. We had game dev streams. We were talking about Seduce Me. We were playing games on the reg. We would read fan fiction out loud, show off fan art. It was so cool. But then of course, like I took it very much more seriously after the development of Seduce Me was done, where I would stream like Honey Pop. I would stream all of these other games. I would just have fun with the community and play games. Then I switched to Twitch. Then I switched to YouTube, and so yeah, it's like I've been streaming for the longest while, and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of nutty. So me coming back in now is hoping that I can grow and be a better content creator and be a better streamer for you guys. To hopefully be able to, you know, show my age of like I've been streaming for a long period of time. Hopefully my work is worth it. So yeah, even if it's not like I don't want to be like high level like Iron Mouse, Ludwig's like level of streaming like Sayu or Amalie, but I just want to be where it's enough to where it's like, hey guys, I'm real, we're chill vibing, surviving. So yeah, that's the goal. That is the ultimate goal. See, what is a food you can't stand being around or eat? Okay, so there's a couple of foods that I actually like viscerally cannot eat. I can't have ground meat of any kind. Yeah, ground meat is a texture issue. I literally vomit when it's in my mouth. The only exceptions of ground meat is when it's in like dumplings and it's steamed to a high degree to where the texture is actually melted away. So that's the only exception for like ground meat of any kind. As long as it's so fine that the texture is not grainy and it's not like individual particles in ground meat, then I'm fine. But like for example, hamburgers, meatloaf, I physically cannot eat it. It was to the point where I was arguing with my family all the time about whether or not I could eat meatloaf, and I really could not. And even though it was like a weekly thing where I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not eating, or I'm just eating the mac and cheese side that goes. Also, I cannot eat white cheddar. White cheddar, I don't know, I don't want to say it's an allergy, but it is to the degree where there is a physical reaction where I get nauseous with white cheddar. So I can't have white cheddar. I can have regular cheddar, but white cheddar, no. Like white cheeses, no. I cannot do it. But otherwise, those are my only two foods that I literally can't do. Otherwise, I'm pretty open. Like, I've been trying to be more experimental with my food. But yeah, so it's like, yeah. Shay Wolf, thank you so much for the 25. And also Lonely Panda for the 65. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to both of you. Thank you. I deeply appreciate you both. I love you. Well, let's see. You just got an e-bike and almost destroyed in a biking accident. Eee! I want to get a bike, but not like a two-wheeler bike. I need a three-wheeler. I'm a baby, so I need one of those like tricycle bikes where it's like one in the front, two in the back, because I'm a baby and I don't want to balance because I'm fat. So it's one of those things. I'm like, yeah, I want one of those bikes. Also, William with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you. I deeply appreciate you. Thank you. Water. I gotta drink water. It's a 40-ounce thing of water, guys. How am I gonna survive? Anyways. Yeah. Are you guys excited for Game Dev Monday to come back? How many of you know about my Game Dev Monday or are excited about my Game Dev Monday? Whether you know about it or are excited about it or both. I mean, both. It could be both. Ready to check with my propeller hat and my giant swirly lollipop. Yes, me! All that, me! That is me! Oh my god. Is that because you're too short for regular bikes? Listen, I'm very short. My goodness. Been here since Devil's Gospel. Yes! Oh my god, Devil's Gospel was so fun to make. 48 hours of me going fucking crazy and making Devil's Gospel was so fun. I want to do that again. I might do that for my birthday and maybe like, hey guys, September 8th through the 9th is going to be me streaming 48 hours of a game development for self-game jam. Oh my goodness. You know about it? So you need those tiny clown, but yes. Currently cooking a 2-pound ribeyes. Damn, 2-pound ribeyes. God damn, nice. How many apples tall am I? I'm 1 apple tall. I am exactly 1 apple tall. But yeah, with Game Dev Mondays, for those of you who don't know my Game Dev Mondays, I do game development. Like a couple years ago, I started Game Dev Mondays, which is starting the work on a game called Home on the Strange. If you are interested in hearing about it and you're interested in hearing more about it, make sure you come by on Monday. Obviously I have a playlist if you want to catch up. I have a website. Like literally, guys, I have a website. Like, hold on, Brian, can you write exclamation mark HOTS in chat to see if it works? I'm hoping that it works because I mean, like, I do have a website so that you can see the progress of Home on the Strange. There we go. Hell yeah, we love it. It works. Yeah. But yeah, there's a website for it. I'm excited for it. We're almost done with like the art part of it, where like I can get to learning the programming in Godot. Because guys, I have to fully admit something. I'm not that smart. So me trying to learn how to program in a program that I've never used before to make a game that I've never done before. That's not a visual novel. It's going to be so interesting to kind of like figure out how I'm going to make it happen. Because if you've seen my streams, I've already explained the mechanics on how they work. But otherwise, it's like, how Super Kawaii Exorcist, that's been on the shelf for years, Solus. That's been on the shelf for years. I don't even know if I'm going to return to that. Because it is such like a niche, like little like story. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. But yeah. I've been trying to catch up with your game dev streams. I've been taking it one stream at a time. Yeah, they're a lot. Like, there are, like, I believe, like, a quarter of them is just me re-explaining the game and re-explaining the process of, like, what's going on. While, like, the other 3/4 is me just yapping while I'm designing the characters, writing the scripts, reading the scripts out loud. The game dev process is such a interesting thing, and I'm glad that I've decided to like make it where it's like I'm only game deving on that Monday on those things, so that way people know like I'm not adding new things, I'm not trying to confuse anyone. It's like every time I'm on stream on Game Dev Mondays, that is progress. That is the progress of the game. I'm not sitting there outside of stream making shit happen, other than making the website, because obviously I needed the website to kind of get my thoughts together. But yeah, so I've been here since Dead by Daylight and the Girl Squad streams. I'm glad that you're still here. Thank you so much for still being here. I'm so happy. Like, guys, I'm excited to be back. I'm stupidly excited to be back. It's kind of nutty. Kind of crazy. Because I didn't expect to be relaxed. I was fully nauseous before going into the stream. I was fully like ready to be like, oh god, no one's gonna be here. No one's gonna want me back. Like, everyone's already moved on. And the fact that people are here, the fact that y'all are here, it's already been like a big relief. It's just like, you know what that means? That means I have worth. I have reasons to be here, and I have reasons to continue. Because honestly, in full honesty, like, I know I'm still doing ASMR work. I know I'm still doing voice acting work. I'm doing directing work. I'm doing creative work. I'm doing convention circuit. Like, I want to be able to still connect with you all, because that's where I found the most comfort during my Seduce Me days. And that's where I found, like, being able to make a world where everyone could just relax and vibe and thrive, survive, is through these streams. And that's... being here just kind of, like, really helped out with that. So thank you, honestly. Thank you. Honestly, thank you, genuinely. That just knocked the wind right out of me. He's like, Now, in terms of us doing anything else today, again, this stream is probably going to be short. This is just the hi, hello, I'm back. Here's what's going on. Here's what's happening. Here's who I am, etc., etc. Things like that. But next week we're gonna start is, again, let me pull up my schedule again. We're gonna start with, again, Game Dev Monday, right up top, right there. Every stream starts at 3 p.m. CDT. Raise a glass to freedom. He rated pistol in the sky. Wait. Yeah, we have Game Dev Monday on Monday, obviously. I'm gonna give you absolutely hi. Of course we have the 100 line, Rhythm Heaven, Final Fantasy 4. Oh, and also there's another thing. I'm gonna chill out for like half a minute. I'm gonna like chill out. Don't mind me if I chill for like half a minute. Is anyone gonna be mad at me if I chill for like half a second? No? Yes? Maybe. I had it. I made it. Hey, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I made it thinking it's gone. What do you mean it's gone? No, it's gone. No, I did it away. I made a thing. Where is it? What do you mean? Did I not fucking? No, kill me. It's fine. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life. His words killing me softly. Hold on, I promise I'll do a thing. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a sigh. I heard it had letters and red. I forgot the fucking lyrics already. God, I should not be singing this. And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my heart. There we go. Strumming my pain with his finger. Where'd it go? Oh my god, there it is. Okay, there it is. Oh, there it is. God damn. Alright, there we go. Ha! Ha! I did the thing. There you go. Ha! For those of you who don't know, I do ASMR writing services. There you go. Here's my shilling of the moment. This is my shilling of the moment. I do. Oh my god. So, there you go. For those of you who don't know, I do ASMR. I write ASMR. I know ASMR just got swung on YouTube. I promise, I'm still gonna fucking write ASMR. Fuck the haters. Fuck the people. But I write ASMR. So if you don't recognize my ASMR work, Covenant's Voices, Shiabun, Ryukami, Vantico Bringer. I've written NSOW and Safe for Work stuff for like Shoto, Lala, Miss Lala, Lawless Jane, Cottontail. I've done a bunch of ASMR stuff, so if you want to see examples of my ASMR work, then you can go to those channels. But otherwise, I do ASMR writing stuff. I'm going to be opening my ASMR writing services tomorrow for the public, so that way I'll be posting this up, being like, hey guys, I do ASMR writing services, surprise! But yeah, so there you go. There's my one shill for the moment. Boom. Easy peasy. Oh wait, no, there's another shill. Sorry. Guys, I have to shill one more thing. I have to shill another thing! I have to shill another thing. There you go. I made a game. I made a game recently called As You Wish. It's an audio CD for adults. Hopefully you're all adults. One more time. I made a thing. It's on itch.io right now, and I'm currently fighting with Steam to get it on Steam right now. So if you're an adult and you like hot guy who is treating you well because you are a heiress to a business and hot butler man, there you go. Surprise. My husband is shilling it for me. There you go. But yeah, I just made my production cost back. Guys, full honesty, it costs $500 to make As You Wish. That includes paying for the voice actor and paying for the art. So the rest was all literally labor from me, slaving over code and editing and writing and like advertising and marketing and all that stuff. So please, anything else? Great. If we double it, there's a potential of me writing a yaoi, a BL. Not this particular story, but I would not be against writing M for M. So there you go. Okay, I'm done shilling. Done. We're done shilling. I do one shilling a stream. That's my shilling. But yeah. Come on. Yeah, I said what I said. I do writing. I do the game dev stuff. I do the writing stuff. I do the production stuff. I do a lot of stuff. But yeah. Did I miss a major rant? Yeah, there was a soup box, and it's fine. It was a soup box of just fiction stuff. TLDR, Fiction needs to be separated from reality. Ta-da. But yeah. Oh yeah, and also drink water. I need to drink water more. I love that there's a visual like alert for that now. I made that in StreamerBot. It's so cool. Guys, I'm learning StreamerBot and it's kind of been really interesting thus far. I'm trying to find someone who's ballsy enough to help me program a stream game to where like during the starting stream where a game will be on the stream, but it's not just Twitch people that get to play, it's YouTube people as well. So I'm trying to find the means to be able to get a game that's put on the stream that you guys can play while you're waiting for, like, for example, the starting student stream or a BRB stream or thing like that. Hoping and praying that that someone ballsy enough goes, hey, YouTube crowd exists. Let's make a game that's not just limited just to the Twitch crowd. So, but yeah. Yowies are gonna be a paddle. Oh god, I just shot back so many years. The Yowie paddles, oh god. I shot back so many years. Let's see. Buying the picture. Thank you so much. Thank you. We save it for Dench Attack. It's all good. Just so you all know, the CD that I wrote is just $5. It's just $5. On itch.io, you get the Atome program and the CD. So it's just $5. I go any higher, people yell at me. I go any lower, I will never make production costs back on anything I make ever again. So it's like 5 is just the nice median. So did anything change with the file uploading in the server? Like I noticed gaming and channels will now lack the file upload. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Because you should be able to in those channels, but if I've changed it, then that means that I gotta get that fixed. So forgive me. Please forgive me. Forgive me. I gotta fix that. I've been cleaning which, by the way, guys, we do have a Discord server for the World of Fiction. ! Discord. You can join it. But you just have to go through the security measures, obviously, because I have like 10 million security measures, including a honeypot. Please do not use the honeypot. The honeypot's there for a reason. But yeah, so I have Discord. ! Discord. Don't have any internet name. If I could, I'd buy both. Let's see. I'll buy the I need the Yowie. I know a lot of people have been interested in like M for M from me. But I mean like it's fully dependent on whether or not like it's viable. Because I'll be very honest, and this is where like guys, I'm gonna ruin the vibes. I'm gonna ruin the vibe a little bit. Supporting creators is hard, and supporting people is very hard nowadays. And I'm not shaming anyone for not being able to support. That's not the goal here. But just know that I can't make things without funding and without being able to fund it, which is why like I'm returning to streaming. It's why I'm returning to doing as many jobs as I can. I'm opening up ASMR stuff. I'm opening up my voice acting stuff. Like I'm doing as much as I can to be able to not only like pay my debts, pay my rent, take care of my husband, take care of my cats. Like I'm doing so many things on top of trying to find funding for me to make Atome CDs or to make games again. Like, because as much as I want to say, hey guys, I want to make this game XYZ, I have to consider, okay, it's going to cost this much to hire artists. It's going to this much to hire like a assistant programmer to help me out. There's going to be X amount to hire voice actors, music, etc., etc. So yeah, it's like money. I have to have money in order to pay these people, and it's not like I can just accept volunteers. I would never accept volunteers, and truly on the fact because my products are for profit. I usually sell my stuff. I sell my games and all that stuff, and that profit has to go back to me because I am not paying myself. I don't pay myself. There's no way I can pay myself with all of the stuff that I have to pay for. So the way I pay myself is the profit stuff. Is the selling of like my CDs, my games, and all that stuff, and that goes straight back to me. Which is why I have a rule for myself that I never take volunteers unless it's written down in a contract with full consent and understanding that a person, if they are volunteering, their time will not be paid. But that again must be written in contract. Because I want to make it very clear. I don't pay myself. I pay myself via the selling of stuff. Join the Discord isn't working. Help should work. If you go to the security checkpoint, then it should be able to. I feel like it should be operational. Brian, can you click the Discord link and make sure it works? I apologize for taking away from you. Yeah, just click the link and make sure that it does link back to you. We're gonna again. This is why we have we have the stream right now, so like that way we can slam out bug fixes. Exclamation mark Discord did not reveal a link, Brian. Okay, so it still operates there. Okay, so maybe I'll make a new one. I'll make a new one and I'll post it up. But it should work. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh my god. Holy shit. Sorry. One of our light bulbs just went out. Oopsie doodle. Ah! You joined? Yay! So wait, will you join the Discord or you join the stream? Hello. Hi. Poor light bulb. Yeah, the light bulb literally just went and it's like, holy god! Give me a hot second. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let's see. Invites. Create invite link. Edit invite. No expired. Generate link. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Okay. For now. Hold on. Working at it. Try this. See if that works. Oh wait. Ooh, wait. Oh no. Yeah, that should be to the correct. Making sure that should be the watch is like the wrong one. It's like, oh no! I've done an oopsie doodle. Yep, nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, hold on, wait, I fixed it. Hold on, wait. Hold on, I do it again. I'm like so discombobulated. Like, Michaela, please, just let us into the server. Let me in. That is literally me. This is like, let me in. You know what, let's do one for 30 minutes. That way, there we go. Working on it, fixing it, doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. Delete. Can't delete it. Oopsie doodle. Hold on. I fixed it. I swear. I fixed it. Where'd it go? Is my butt? Oh my god. Things are not going. Guys, I'm breaking things. Things are breaking. I'm breaking all the things. There you go. All right, here you go. I come into you breaking something. I know, Katie. I know I'm the worst. Here, that should be the one. There we go. There you go, guys. There's the Discord link. It lasts for like 30 minutes, so there you go. Jump right in. Jump on it. Hey, jump on it. Jump on it. Very cool. All right, there you go. Unusual join activity. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Basically, people are just trying to sneak on in. Awesome. It's all good. But yeah, so there you go. There's the server. And all that stuff. You have to go through like 10 million security measures. And there's another alert for ads. Ads are coming in. Oh, oopsie doodle. So many ads are coming in. Oh god. Alright, there you go. So, see, you have to go those who are entering in the Discord be like, yeah, how many security measures did you have to go through? I don't think Michaela believes. There's no such thing as a fourth wall. There's just a gate that only I walk through. I pour more gasoline on the already large fire. Please don't. Alright, sorry, got an opportunity. Dude, get that bag. Just get that bag. It is all Gucci. Yeah. Can I steal the honeypot? Yeah, steal it. It's made for, you know, bad people. The honeypot's for bad people. If you interact with it, oopsie doodle, you fucked up. But yeah, so there's a Discord. I will fix the Discord link that's available for everyone momentarily. probably after the stream, so that way I have a little more time to kind of like sit down and be like, yeah, let me fix it. But yeah, so there you go. But okay, you know what? Y'all better behave. Exactly, y'all behave. Because my mods, if y'all think my mods have weapons in chat now, they have weapons in the Discord. They have weapons in the Discord. So please do not piss off my mods. I've given permission for my mods to be as ruthless as they want. So don't piss them off for any reason. Even if it's not even against me, just don't piss them off. But is there a honeypot for yellow bears? No, there's only a honeypot for the bad people. Discord mods armed with RPGs and miniguns. Exactly. Well, one is with a marshmallow like catapult, I believe. Don't piss me off pacifically, not specifically, pacifically, from the Pacific Ocean. But yeah, so oh yeah, there's an ad break. Yeah, starting soon. So for Twitch at least. Not sure what's going on if it's happening on YouTube, but who knows. But otherwise, one last thing. Let's do one last thing. One last thing. You guys want to see the mascot? You guys want to see the mascot? Yeah, so, for soldiers. Soldiers, you've seen the work in progress already. And, for those of you who don't know, a lot of people, I've put Tebow as the mascot temporarily. So Tebow is not the mascot. Temporary. Like Tebow is temporary. You guys do have a mascot that represents you all. And in story, it is how you are all able to access the world of fiction. So that's the way you're able to access that. Oh wait, here. Doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. Swear to God, you guys are gonna see it. It's so damn cute. Beautiful too. Beautiful too. Alright. Ta-da! This is the tourist. This is you! This is the mascot. He is labeled the tourist. Or the soldier. So yeah, that's you guys. So yeah, currently being drawn up by a fantastic artist known as Gable. Gable, I believe. I'll figure out the pronunciation when I get with them to give out the final look of the character. But you are all, as I've mentioned, tourists in the world of fiction. So you yourselves are not entering the world. There is no way for you all to actually like physically walk through the world of fiction because that'd be a little reality breaking. But you do have little simulacrums. You do have little toy soldiers and toy tourists called tourists. This is not the final version. This is the work in progress. So the shading is not complete. But yes, actually, so I was about to get to that. You can actually customize your little soldier. So this is just one idea. But mind you, you are in control of how your little so the goal is that it's like a Build-A-Bear. The tourist is a little Build-A-Bear sort of situation where it's essentially a ball of magical ink, which is the head, with the eyes of opal eyes to be able to see the world of fiction. But everything else about the tourist is fully customizable. You can make them look like an actual tourist. You can make them look like an OC. It is literally meant for you all to be able to fully customize and decorate and have whatever you feel like for your representation into the world of fiction. Yeah, so you're all little cutie patooties. A reference sheet is being made right now because we finally decided on the base look of the character, on like the base look of the tourist. We're calling the mascot Tourist because that's what you all are. But mind you, as you can see, there are a lot of soldier motifs. There are a lot of inspirations from like Final Fantasy XIV Mammoths, from a lot of Heartless. Again, a lot of my love for Final Fantasy and a lot of Kingdom Hearts and a lot of just like doll ideas and robot ideas kind of get into play here. So please feel free to design your tourist however you like. But this is kind of the baseline of where the tourist is, where it is just this little simulacrum, this little robot that comes into the world of fiction, wanders around, and gets to explore the world safely, especially in like the more dangerous areas of the world of fiction, as well as is non-threatening to the citizens of the world of fiction, to where you're not wrecking the fictional citizens' lives, as it were. We all recognize that these are you all in the real world coming into the world of fiction. So yeah, it's like, yeah, so please, again, feel free. I'm hoping that eventually I will have a base form that you can kind of use to decorate. So that way you know, like, what is part of the outfit, what is not part of the outfit, what is removable, what's not removable, what's part of the doll, what's not part of the doll. But yeah, so it's all yours, but the baseline of the design, of course, the baseline of the design is, of course, this one specifically. Where, like, if you don't want to customize it, if you just want to keep it as out of the box as possible, there you go. Keep it out of the box as possible. And of course, that doesn't necessarily stop there. Starting, give me like an hour, but there will be some changes, as it were. Actually, let me... There will be some new stuff in the World of Fiction Discord. Yeah. I made a bunch of emotes already. So yeah, you're gonna be getting some of those emotes in the Discord. And when I can, I want to try and upload these emotes to Twitch and YouTube, where the emotes are based off of you guys. So yeah, it's one of those. Oh, that's a huge little dancing emote. But look at that. Look at little cutie patootie right there. Yeah, I'm dying from cuteness. Hell, right? He's so cute. What a cute little cutie patootie. Why do I have an urge to put on a Hawaiian shirt? I mean, if that's what it calls to you, absolutely do it. And of course, this is for all of y'all little troublemakers in the world of fiction, because I know you're a bunch of troublemakers. That will be available, of course, to you all. To the soldiers, at least. But yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Yeah, that's currently what's been going on in the background. Forgot to hi. Hi. Hello. Thanks so much for coming by. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours. Guys, we've been yapping for like 2 hours. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Chaos. Exactly. Chaos. Let me go ahead and pull up mine. Why is it big? Why is it big? Big. Just to reiterate the schedule for next week. Oh god, I'm getting winded, and I also need to start putting in the emotes for you guys and start putting in a bunch of fixes to the Discord for you guys. So I gotta clock out eventually. Do we have permission to start burning the place down? Please do not burn the place down. Well, Knight, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 94 months. Deeply appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, so again, Game of Monday on Monday is gonna be great, fantastic. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is gonna be game. And again, these schedules will change based on whether or not friends want to collab, if I have an anime convention or a voice acting job that needs to be done, etc., etc. Might be okay. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. Discord's gonna be, yeah. The goal is to finish Dispatch on Saturday, but we do know that if it does take too long, I might take 2 streams. But we're gonna try and finish it on Saturday if we can, because we gotta get back to date everything and get back to dating all of the inanimate objects, because we need to start dating all of our stuff. Her boobas look like bread. Just kill me softly. Oh my god. Blazer, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to rewatch my old Dispatch stream and see which one I picked to begin with. So I don't know. But yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and raid out then. I think I'm gonna be calling it here. You all are so awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks so much for coming by and just hanging out with me and hanging out and all that stuff. I know I want to get back into streaming regularly. I want to get back into being with you guys regularly. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be wonderful. Let's see who we can raid out really. Let's see if something works. Exclamation mark raid, if you would please. So let's see if it works. But otherwise, if it doesn't work, then it is what it is. But thank you so much. Deeply appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do Vic. I'm gonna do this work. There you go. All right, so I don't have an explanation. I don't have a raid message for YouTube. Sorry. But for Twitch people, there's your raid message. I made a raid message. So let's go ahead and raid Vixen. Oh, you know Freya. Freya also debuted today, so let's go Freya. So give Freya some love. Freya VT also debuted her new model today. So give some love to Freya. But thanks everyone for coming. You are awesome. Have wonderful sweet dreams, and I will see you all next time on Monday. Love y'all. Bye!